Hey friends, it's me, Erin, your friendly neighborhood energy alchemist with today's Schumann resonance report for Thursday, August the 22nd. Yes, all day long. All right, you guys, I don't know about you, but I am really starting to feel like I'm back in that washer machine. All of these bursts of awakening energy, new energy coming in, all kinds of stuff. Yesterday at about 9 o'clock last night, it lasted for about 2 hours. And then at 3 o'clock, of course, at 3 o'clock, why wouldn't it be 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock Central Standard Time this morning, we get this other blast. When I was in meditation this morning, I keep hearing that it's about letting go of the habit of trying to make everybody else happy first and putting yourself last on the list, because manifestation works. But if you are so focused on making everyone else happy at your own expense, you are literally telling your energy that you don't want that you want all these things that you're doing instead, right? And that can be a really hard habit to break. This is something that almost everybody I know has been taught. Change yourself so the people in the room are comfortable. But if everybody does that, no one is themselves in the room, and that's no fun. So instead, we're really being pushed with all this awakening energy coming in, brand new high voltage energy, and especially the halo that's dragging in between. These are all connected. They're all connected. It never stopped technically because they're all connected up here. So if you're feeling overwhelmed or like over energized, this could be why. But getting back to what I was saying, this energy is really coming in and trying to force us to let go of the habits that we have that are not helping us. These are deeply ingrained habits of listening to everybody else's opinions, of doing things because someone else told us we should, or because we feel a deep obligation to do it and not because we like it. This is all being pushed in there to bring that to the surface so that you can acknowledge and recognize what you're actually doing. Once you recognize it, it's easier to stop. And I get it. Everybody has obligations. I have obligations. I get it. But it's different when you go at those obligations with a sense of pride and joy than when you go at those obligations with a sense of, oh, I don't want to do this. Finding a way to feel better where you are is genuinely the most helpful thing you can do for yourself, because it's not about ignoring those obligations. It's about feeling better when you go forward to deal with those obligations. Makes it easier to deal with the obligation. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop stressing yourself out. And then just for comparison, this is the Italian graph. We have a little bit of this release energy coming in way down here at the bottom. Now remember, this whole thing is only 2 hours worth of time, so this is pretty new coming in. So if you're feeling a little bit spicy, it could be because of this release energy kind of sneaking in on the backside of the new energy, trying to push out all those bad habits you have. Physical symptoms for this, I gotta tell you, I'm super tired today. I am worn out. My body feels like it's just been getting bombarded and bombarded and bombarded. Yesterday at about 2:30 in the afternoon, I crashed on the couch for about 4 hours. I'm telling you, this energy is wearing me out. So be mindful, friends, that you are not overextending yourself and you're giving yourself ample time to rest and recharge in whatever that way is for you, because it's totally important. All right, here's our cards for today. First card we get is the Awakening card. And what I'm hearing with this is when we start going through our awakening experience, or when we go through the next phase of our awakening experiences and connect to our crown, often what happens is it produces a sense of conflict in the people around us, causing us to have a lot of self-doubt about what we're doing. This conflict comes from the people around us not understanding why we're choosing to do things differently all of a sudden. But I want you to understand, it's not your job to convince them of anything. You don't have to argue in your favor. You don't have to do any of it. Change the subject, walk away from the conversation. The more you try to prove yourself to someone else, the more self-doubt you will plant in your own head. If you believe enough or have enough faith in what you know to be true, it doesn't matter if anyone else believes it. Truly, it doesn't. What we're hearing with this card, the Progress card, 8 of Wands, saying the way to make progress is to just listen to your higher self. Don't worry about anybody else's opinion of what you're doing or why you're doing it. It's not their job to do that, and you don't have to prove yourself to anybody. Instead, allow yourself to line up with your higher self and move forward together, doing those things that help fill you up and feed your soul. You cannot feed others if you are starving. You know what I'm saying? So you got to listen to your higher self. Progress comes from letting go of trying to prove yourself to everybody else and just looking forward on what you want. I feel like every day I come out here, the sunrise is lower on the horizon. Listen, it's going to be a beautiful day today. Go outside, take a deep breath, and put your feet on the ground and remind yourself of how lucky you are to be here. This experience you're having, it's up to you what kind of experience it is. How amazing is that? Who has that power? You do. Oh my gosh. So today, throughout the day, as you're catching yourself doing things to make other people happy, stop yourself and ask, is this really what I want to be doing? Is this really helping me? Because you can't worry about helping everybody else. You have to care about yourself. And when you start caring about yourself, law of attraction starts working, man, and starts pulling you into that momentum, and it's amazing. So let's do it together. Go outside, take a nice deep breath, release. Just remind yourself that today is a great day. It's a great day.